My name is Yohei Fujita. I was a third-year university student studying economics, working hard on my studies with dreams of starting my own business someday. But realistically, I need to find a job first. I'm already in my third year of university, so I need to start focusing on job hunting.
Good morning, Yohei!
Good morning, Hinako. How's your report coming along?
Great! Hey, after seminar today, want to go check out some job hunting materials?
Hina and I met at university. We connected over our shared dreams of pursuing what we wanted to do in life, and we started dating 6 months ago. We even promised that we'd start a company together someday. I don't have many friends, but my grades are decent, and I should graduate without problems, and have a girlfriend with whom I promised a future. I guess I'm pretty happy. But one day, a shadow fell over that happiness. Suddenly, my phone rang with a call from my family home. What? Dad collapsed!
Yes, I'm sorry, but could you come home right away?
Okay, I understand. I was with Hina when I answered the phone, and I was thrown off by the sudden news.
Are you okay, Yohei?
Yeah, I just need to go home right away.
Of course, be careful on your way.
Thanks, I'll contact you later. Hina looked at me with concern as I said this, and I hurried home in a panic. My family home is in the countryside where we do farming. It's a small village with a shortage of workers in recent years. My father had been helping the elderly people in the neighborhood. But now my father had fallen ill and collapsed, causing problems not only for our family, but for the neighbors as well. For now, I'll do what I can in place of Dad.
It's a relief that you came home, Yohei. But will you be alright with university?
It's almost summer vacation, so it's fine. I'll stay here throughout the break.
Thank you, Yohei.
I love my family, and although my father's work is hard, I respect him. And I also love the people in the neighborhood who have been kind to me since I was little. Then, as summer vacation was coming to an end.
Yohei, we'll manage somehow here. You should go back to university.
My mother said this out of concern for me. With my father still unable to return to work, I was the only young person in the area. Dad is steadily recovering, but he's still not in any condition to work. And everyone around here really needs the help. Is it really okay for me to go back like this? I was really torn. I was dating Hinako, and according to my life plan, I was supposed to get a good job, gain knowledge and experience, and eventually start my own business doing what I wanted. But I've decided I'm going to take a year off from university to help out at home.
But what about your job hunting?
It's okay. I'll work hard again next year. I'll explain everything properly to Hanako. I'm sure she'll understand. For me, my family and the people in my hometown were more important than my own dreams. So I immediately called Hina. Hanako, I'm sorry, but I'm taking a year off from school.
What? Taking a year off?
I want to help my family. Not just my family, but all the neighbors are elderly and need help. It's my important hometown, so I can't just leave it. I'm really sorry this is so sudden.
Okay.
Hanako was surprised to hear my decision, but she quietly nodded in agreement. 1 week later, I temporarily returned to the university to process my leave of absence. Leave of absence, huh? It's what I decided, but it completely changes my life plan. When it comes down to it, Dad is against it because he says it's too hard on me. There's also the option of taking over the family farm. But I wonder if Hina will agree with that. She said she wants to start a business with me, and I'd be happy if she came with me. While I was anxiously ruling over these thoughts and waiting for the paperwork to be completed. Is this girl also here to apply for a leave of absence like me? But she seems depressed. I guess there are all kinds of reasons for taking time off. At the university administration office, I submitted my documents and sat in the adjacent seat to wait for confirmation. The student seemed to have some kind of circumstances, as she had a clouded expression. Hey, are you also applying for a leave of absence?
Huh?
Well, While waiting for the procedures, I became concerned about her and decided to strike up a conversation. Her name was Nodaka Sato, and while she was in a different department, she was also a third-year student like me.
My family is a single-mother household, and my mom has been working hard to put me through university, but she recently fell ill, so I can't focus on university anymore. I still have a middle school-age brother at home. But I didn't want to quit university right away since my mother worked so hard to get me in.
So I decided to take a leave of absence.
I see. My dad collapsed just before summer vacation, so I decided to take a year off to help at home.
Seems like we're in similar situations.
Yeah, it does. We both had anxieties about the future, but perhaps because of that, we felt a kind of kinship and smiled at each other. After that, I parted ways with Nodaka, finished my interview with the professor for the review, and left the seminar room. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, Hina was waiting at the end of the hallway. Hanako!
Welcome back, Yohei.
I've been in contact with Hina several times during summer vacation, but it had been a while since we met in person. Hanako, she was worried about me and waited. Thanks for waiting for me.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you, Yohei.
But the words that Hina spoke as I happily approached her were unbelievable. No, they were words I'd never have imagined from the Hina I knew.
I can't be with a burden like you anymore, so I'm breaking up with you.
What? A burden?
You're taking a leave of absence, right? That means you'll be held back a year. I don't want to be with such a dropout.
Me, a dropout? Those are words I couldn't have imagined coming from the Hina I had known.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed. You had good grades, and we were on track to get good jobs together.
But...
Now that you're taking time off, it's over. I don't want to date a dropout.
Suddenly breaking up like this, why would you do such a thing?
I've got a new boyfriend.
What? But you're dating me!
He's not very smart, but his parents are rich, and he's handsome. Your family seems to have money too, but since you're going to be held back, I don't need you anymore. See ya!
Hina rattled all of this off one-sidedly and simply walked away. I could only stand there dumbfounded, watching her leave. She just said she doesn't need me anymore, and she has a boyfriend. I later found out that Hina was actually an extremely fickle woman. Apparently, while I was back home, she had found another guy and she was already dating him. Can't believe I was dumped by Hina. I'm taking a leave of absence, but I'm not a dropout. This feels so frustrating. But I'm anxious about the future. And I'm losing confidence.
Yohei-kun?
As I was leaving the school with slumped shoulders, Nodaka called out to me. It seemed she was also on her way home.
What's wrong? You look down. Did something happen with your family?
Nodaka was worried about me even though we had only briefly talked earlier. No, it's not about my family. I just had a bit of a falling out with my girlfriend. For some reason, I felt relieved and ended up telling Nodaka about how Hina had just dumped me.
What? That's terrible! Yohei-kun is only taking time off because of family circumstances! To call you a burden!
Nodaka seemed to get angry on my behalf.
Don't mind what that girl said. Yohei-kun is taking time off with a clear purpose. You're not a dropout or a burden.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Nodaka-san.
I'm sure we're both anxious about what's going to happen, but let's both do our best for this year.
Even though Nodaka was dealing with her mother's illness, she encouraged me like that. And she told me I wasn't a dropout or a burden. It's strange, but I feel my energy coming back despite feeling down just moments ago. Encouraged by the bright and kind Nodaka, I felt relieved despite my anxieties about the future. Nodoka and I exchanged contact information and called or messaged each other almost daily during our leave of absence. During that year off, I had many challenges working in place of my father and helping people around me, but I was able to persevere thanks to Nodoka. Then, 1 year later, my father's health returned, and I went back to university after my leave of absence. And there...
Well, if it isn't the dropout, Yohei!
Nako. I had hoped to never see her again, but since we're at the same university, it's inevitable. Hina, now a 4th year student, spotted me immediately and approached with a smirk alongside her boyfriend. Why is she coming up to me? I wish she'd just leave me alone.
Hey Yosuke! I got a job offer from Kirameki Company. Impressive, right? I also promised to stay with my boyfriend forever.
You're a Meki Company, huh?
But you're in the Hellback group, aren't you? Job hunting will be tough, but good luck!
You see, though Hina, who now considers herself a winner in life, just wants to look down on me. Clinging to her not very smart but with rich parents and handsome boyfriend, she scoffs at me.
Well, I wouldn't mind making you my errand boy.
Errand boy? What's that? Like a CEO's bag carrier?
You buy me drinks when I want them, bring me the food I specify when I want it, pick me up and drop me off, and carry my bags for me.
That's just being your lackey. No, more like a servant.
If you do that, I might not mind recommending you to join my Kirameki Company a year later after I've achieved brilliant results there.
Which is it? Besides, a recommendation like that is impossible. A newcomer who's only been with the company for a year. Hina's unexpectedly haughty.
Yohei-kun!
At that moment, Nodoka called out to me in a cheerful voice and came running over.
Huh? Who's that plain-looking girl running over here?
Hina made a disgusted face, but Nodoka just happily threw her arms around me.
Yohei-kun, we did it! We got the entrepreneurship grant!
What? That's great! Our future's looking bright, Nodoka. I was also overjoyed at Nodoka's news. We hugged each other and celebrated, while Hina watched us with a stunned expression before hastily saying,
Huh? Entrepreneurship grant? And who is this girl?
Oh, this is my girlfriend.
Yohei's girlfriend? Weren't you left all alone, crying yourself to sleep every night for a year after I dumped you?
What kind of delusion is that? We're planning to start a business together, so we won't be looking for jobs.
What? Start a business? And you're not job hunting?
That's right. Since we're starting our business while still in school, there's no need to look for jobs. Hina, who had been looking down on me, clearly never expected that I would start a business. Ignoring her, Nodoka and I smiled at each other. During our leave of absence while handling our family matters, we talked about our dreams for the future every day.
Every day.
That's right, and as we got closer, we started dating. As we refined our ideas together, we realized that we should start a business while still in school.
So we spent the remaining time preparing for our startup.
We applied for the entrepreneurship grant, shared data while on leave, and worked hard on our business plan. It must have been good because we passed the review and secured the grant. The countryside where I live doesn't have many people, but the climate is mild and it's a great place to live. With U-turns and I-turns becoming popular, Nodoka and I are planning to start a company that helps with placements and community development. Nodoka's brother has been working hard in sports and got into a good high school, so Nodoka's mother will also move to my hometown. It's better for her health too.
When Yohei-kun said that, I was surprised but happy. My mother was really pleased too.
Nodoka's family is my family too. The area around my home is full of kind people, and with all the nature, it's never boring. As we talked, we must have looked quite lovey-dovey, because Hina's face twitched.
starting a business. I'm joining a prestigious company. That's incomparable to what you two are doing.
No, we're not trying to compare.
You guys can enjoy your plain countryside life.
Hina wasn't listening to me at all, but I calmly said, "By the way, Hina, your job was at Tokimeki Company, right? I heard they had a scandal yesterday and their future's uncertain."
What?
There's even a possibility of rescinding job offers, apparently.
Job offers resigned it?
You haven't seen the news? It's a big uproar everywhere. Hina, who had apparently been too busy playing around to watch the news, seemed unaware and turned pale.
If she hadn't dumped Yohei-kun, she might have been able to start a business with you.
No, that wouldn't have happened. I decided to start a business because I'm doing it with Nodoka.
Yohei-kun, that makes me happy.
Huh? Not with me? What do you mean?
Behind us, Hina was making some kind of commotion, but Nodoka's blushing cheeks made me feel embarrassed too.
What's with you two? If you're going to flirt, do it somewhere else.
Yeah, fine. Let's go, Nodoka. We could talk more about our new company.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's visit your hometown this weekend. I want to introduce you to everyone.
Huh? Introduce me?
Excited about our new start, we left discussing our future plans. Apparently, Hina and her shallow boyfriend were left standing there in shock watching us leave.
That company really did resign their job offers. How pitiful.
She been bragging to everyone since she got the offer. Well, who would have thought something like that would happen?
While being whispered about by those around her, Hina's offer was indeed rescinded. She thought she could just get into another prestigious company, so she took it easy and tried job hunting again. But
why can't I get an offer? I am playing here, so hurry up and make me an offer!
due to her pride, Hina only applied to high-level companies and was rejected everywhere, eventually becoming a temporary worker.
Huh? Your offer was rescinded too? You were caught falsifying your background? What are you doing?
Her boyfriend, who was supposed to be her safety net, had also received a job offer, but it was discovered that he had falsified his background, and naturally, his offer was also rescinded. Both of them ended up without jobs. Moreover, because of the issue of falsifying his background and having his offer rescinded, the boyfriend's parents were angry, and withdrew the financial support they had been providing him.
Both of us without job and no money. How are we supposed to live from now on? Welcome. Why am I living such a plain life?
In the end, their job hunting continued to fail. But they had to make a living, so now both of them apparently work part-time in a convenience store. Nodoka, there were a lot of customers interested in the tour you planned yesterday.
Really? That's great! If we continue to develop your hometown and create plans and tours that help people fit into the community, things will get even more interesting!
Since then, we started our business while still students. At first, we established the foundations of the company, created systems, and visited regions with similar initiatives to build networks. After graduation, we returned to my hometown together and bought a house that serves us both our home and our office. My father and Nodoka's mother have both recovered, and we can focus on our company with peace of mind. It's my hometown, but from now on, it's Nodoka's hometown too.
Yeah, let's continue to work together! Here, Yohei-kun!
Of course! Nodoka and I are living vibrant lives, working on what we want to do with the cooperation of the people around us.
Wasn't that lovely? I can subscribe for more videos.